welcome back to another podcast. It's the boy Shaba. This is Zero Clue Podcast. Guys, thank you so much for liking, following and sharing the video. I am so privileged to have you as people that come back and listen to what I have to say. I know it's not much, but this is just a thing that I always wanted to do because it's a thing I relate with myself and help myself improve. So I am 100% sure there are people outside that can relate to, and they are going to gravitate around this. So today I have been having this idea for so long, and I am a student of psychology. I have been learning maybe 2-3 years, but there's this thing that is going around every time, and people see this small memes and small videos, 10 dark psychology, 10 ways to manipulate people, I don't know, dark psychology and shit like that. I know people don't even know what psychology is, and yet they begin doing things like dark psychology stuff to manipulate people or to be at an advantageous. It's not a bad thing to do, but there are, and it's not a good thing to do either, because everything is different and everyone uses things in a different ways. It's easy understanding. It is good when you use something to your knowledge and help to improve you. It is good, but there's always a difference between people who know and people who don't know. The ones that know have an advantage of those who don't know, but there are people in between. They don't know enough. They know but don't know enough, and they act like they know much. So the problem is that these people in the middle are the biggest issue, because they be doing things they don't know, and maybe one person does a thing and becomes successful, they get to affect the outcome, and the other, and the thing in normal circumstance it's not how it is, and they use that as a success story, as an anchor to tell someone else, and the other person takes it as it is, and they do it, maybe they fail and they succeed, and this type of knowledge goes around and affects one another. And because today's life, people do the social media thing to help them in their business, and some people have agendas into selling agendas that make the world a crazier place, not even a safe place. So there is this aspect of people using psychology or using a research case, yet the people who are in the field, it has taken years to understand the human mind and behavior of how the behavior of someone, and how human affects, how human is affected by different type of things. So people come to conclusion into just a thing or overnight, and just a video of 5 seconds, and you become the most influential person or the most successful person. And the worst part is that you keep on spreading that, and it's not bad, but especially in dating these days. A lot of people are doing psychology things in dating. Yani, if the guy isn't responding, I don't know, block him, then unblock him, or be silent, or don't show your emotion. Why the why are you in the first place with someone that is not appreciative of who you are, who takes you as an option, or who has you know everyone has a goal, and everyone is moving towards a goal. If you get someone that resonates with you and you feel like is going to be a perfect match for you, they can join along into you helping you achieve your goal. It's not that you are not going to achieve it, you are going to achieve it, but if you are with them, it's going to be way more fun. But yet you don't know about that. It's just a, a hunch that you are willing to try and see. But if now the person comes into your life and they play games, you feel a certain way about them, but they play games that you don't seem to understand, and they act cold and hot at the same time, and you have your goal. Now it's distracting you in not achieving what you want to achieve. So how are you with a person that is going to make you lose your direction, lose yourself, and begin overthinking, telling your friends like, I met this person, is this. I had a friend, and he met this amazing lady, and she was the one that he thought that was the one. So he was way too focused, and she came at the right time. But I don't think if she was the right person. But either all, it's just my opinion. So he got way too consumed into her energy that he lost most of the things that were going on in his life, and yet the person still does not give what he was expecting. It doesn't compensate to his time, his energy, his effort, his everything. And this cannot be the things that we are supposed to be dealing with. People use these tricks and games and plays that make you fall in love over and over. That's why we have a society that is has its guard way too up. They don't want to open up, or they open up when they are drunk or high. That's the time that they loosen up, because the world is so crazy with people that tend to do more crazy things or do manipulative things. Yet, if we have that much potential of doing some things that are that powerful, don't you think if we sat down and understand and did research or read books that people use into becoming successful and into becoming business moguls and into becoming the best of the versions that you can be, more helpful? Like, instead of you learning psychology into manipulating people, you should, in some shitty ass way, you should have you should learn psychology into improving you, becoming a better business person, learning strategies of uh, making you sales, learning ways of persuading people and understanding how people think and understanding how they react, what type of people are affected more with their emotions, or which type of people can that if you land into a certain type of people that are in a certain age group, you can gain some leverage and make something better. In the case of making something better in their life, you also get to profit. of it. That is the best way to learn and understand. I don't know, people always think power is about having, you are being the toughest. Yeah, it's one of them, but also power is when you have to influence someone without even using much of your energy. That is the real power, where the power lies. You always think power is when you are a black belt or you can survive through whatever. And yet there are people who are the most powerful people, and you yet not even masculine as you think they would be, or not. So we are on the wrong way. I have to say we need to improve into becoming way more. That's why, why do you think in the world the rich are way more fewer than the poor? It's as much as a lot of people in the world are followers, but the rich also have a way to leverage things that we cannot. I know maybe they have a privilege of money, they have privilege or some privilege. It's okay, but you can't tend to resist and understand that they have some knowledge that other people don't. And not only having the knowledge, they use the knowledge and they use it in a way